Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing okay. I haven't done a tutorial in a while. I've been recording here and there. What I've been like eating, a little footages here and there. But I haven't really made like a tutorial because I've been so busy. Like the school that I'm going to is literally kicking my ass. Like literally. Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna have to see if maybe how I'm gonna do this. Maybe do a video or two in the weekends and, you know, bring it to you guys. So that's what's been really going on. I've been really busy, so I'm so sorry. I did post it 2 food tutorials, which is in my channel, but those are old videos because I'm also cleaning out my external hard drive. It's 1,000 gigs and I'm finding videos I never posted from the beginning on YouTube. So I'm like, okay, I got a backup plan right here. But I hope you watch them. But today this video is going to be fried pork chops, homemade french fries, and just salad on the side. Okay, so very simple dish. I know there's only 2 here because it's only for me and my boyfriend. My older son is not here, and my 2 youngest ones, they want macaroni and cheese. So I'm gonna make the macaroni and cheese with Spam because that's what they want, you know. And I'm making me and my boyfriend pork chops. But I do have the measurements to this recipe on my recipe book, because I got a recipe book. Every time like I cook, I always measure everything. I'm trying to do that now. Usually I don't do that, but I've been doing it lately, you know, because a lot of people do ask for measurements, and I don't cook with measurements. I usually just put everything together since I already know how to cook. But yeah, I do have a recipe on this, but it's with 7 pork chops because I did it, I think, a week ago. But with 7 pork chops. So, I mean, if you're still interested in the recipe, like measurements, let me know. But for now, this is only 2 pork chops. So just watch what I'm doing. These are not specific measurements. So yeah, let's get started. To my 2 pork chops, I am going to use extra virgin olive oil. And I got adobo. Now, you could use salt, but it would be best if you do, you know, make these pork chops with this specific one. This one is bitter orange, and it's just a blend of spices. But you know, if you have any other adobo, use the other adobos. But I don't know, this one with the pork chops, really good. I'm just saying, I think you should buy this one. But if not, use your salt or use any of the adobos that you got in your house. That's fine. But if you never had the bitter orange one with your pork chops, it's really good. So I'm just saying. And I have here basil leaves. I have here onion powder, and I have here garlic powder. 4 ingredients, you know, that's it. And believe me, these are gonna be some real tasty pork chops. So let's get started. Okay, so I have a cup here and my spoon here, and like I always do, I always put it together first, and then I put it on the pork chops. I just don't throw the spices on the pork chops. I usually put this in a bowl or in a cup, mix it real good, and then I smother it all over any meat that I'm making. So just for you to know. So I got here extra virgin olive oil. I'm only gonna use this look like a tablespoon. Yeah, like a tablespoon for 2 pork chops, because like I said, I have the recipe for 7 pork chops. So, and let me just put this aside for now. And then I got here adobo. Now I went around like 3 times maybe. And I have here onion powder. I know I always show it to you twice, but better that you know. I like a lot of onion powder in my pork chops. And this onion powder doesn't have salt, so I could add as much. It's just gonna have that onion taste to my pork chops. Garlic powder as well. I like to add a lot of that. And basil leaf. Now don't add too much basil leaves. Basil leaves could be kind of strong. So just, that's it. You'll still taste it on your chops. And I was gonna say whisk, but we're not doing that. Okay. And with the spoon, I'm gonna taste it to see if maybe I need to adjust the seasoning. It tastes perfectly fine. And when I do that, it's because I just want to see if it's a little salty because of the adobo. The adobo tends to be a little salty, you know. You got to be careful when you're using adobo, because adobo can make your food taste really good, but if you add too much, yes, it will be salty. So always add a little bit, and you know, go along with the flow basically. So I taste it, and it looks like the seasoning tastes really good. And I'm gonna bring my pork chops here, and I'm gonna hook it up. So I just finished washing my hands, and yes, my pork chops are clean as well. Make sure you clean your meat before you cook it, because I mean, I don't know, I'm just funny like that. I need to clean every meat out before I cook it. But yeah, this is not something you gotta dry it up with a paper towel. As soon as you wash it, you can start putting the seasonings together. So I'm gonna do that, and I may use my hands. That's why I washed my hands beforehand, you know, so I could really mix it well on the pork chop. So just so you can know, if you don't like it, skip the part on your video. And flip them on the other side for you could get some of this nice spices on top of it as well. Okay, so I just finished washing my hands again because, you know, because of the olive oil and stuff that's in the marinade. Also note that I also add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to this, you know, when I blend in all the spices, because it's like a glue. It's gonna stick to your pork chops, and all your seasonings is gonna stay nicely stuck on those chops. So as you can see, I got a little bit more, so I'm gonna wet this just a little bit. Mix it around, because you don't want nothing to go to waste. And just throw it on. Okay, so I washed my hands again, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for like 15 minutes while I cut the potatoes, because we're gonna do French fries next. It's good that you leave it marinating for like at least 15 to 30 minutes. 30 minutes will be much better, but considering that I'm kind of in a rush now, so I'm only gonna leave this marinating for like 15 minutes. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. We're gonna get right on the French fries. So I have here some Eastern white potatoes. Looking for my potato peeler. And I am going to peel these, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut them. I'll do one and then I'll do the rest behind the camera. So I'm gonna finish the rest and we'll be back. So all of my potatoes are peeled and washed. So let me just show you like an example of how to cut the French fries. I know you're like, anybody knows how to do that. Well, you never know if somebody's browsing through YouTube and looking for French fries recipe because they don't know. You'd be surprised what people don't know. So I'm gonna show you real quick. And this is the way I do mine. I'm not no pro. This is the way I'm doing my French fries. So you could either listen to it or not, you know? And be very careful when you're handling knives. So I like him at least this thick. Now I'm gonna cut them. And as you can see, these are the way I like them. It's up to you. If you want them thicker, make them thicker. But this is the way I like mine. And that's the way I'm gonna do all of them. So I'm gonna do them, and then I'm gonna show you what to do with it next, because this next part is very important. So all of my French fries is done, cut. As you can see, nice cuts. And with lukewarm water, which means not too cold, not too hot, in between. You don't want it hot either, lukewarm. Okay. I hope you can see what I'm doing from here. Even though I wash my potatoes, but, you know, double check. I'm sorry, I'm always cleaning. Alright. I'm gonna drain it out. But I'm gonna add water now again. And I'm gonna add salt. Just a little bit of salt. Now, why am I doing that? Because I am gonna let this sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes as well. So when I'm ready to make the French fries with the salt in there, it'll be nice, you know, salty fries. You'll probably have to still add a little bit of salt towards the end, but not as much. It's just best that you leave the French fries in salted water for it can have a nice taste when it comes out. So grab some salt and 1, 2, that's it. And make sure it goes everywhere. I'm sorry, I'm gonna also taste the water to see if it's, you know, let me see. It needs more salt. You want the water to be just a little salty. Not too salty, but you could taste the salt in your water. Alright? If you don't taste it, then what's the purpose of you putting it in water? So now it tastes good. So in the refrigerator for 15 minutes, and I'm gonna do the pork chops. No, I'm not gonna do the pork chops. I'm still gonna leave the pork chops marinating for a little while. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator with the pork chops, and I'm gonna do the salad just to get it out the way. I'm gonna cook the salad, and then we're gonna do the pork chops and the French fries. Okay, so I am going to cut off some lettuce, not too much because it's only for me and my boyfriend, and some cherry tomatoes. Well, it says grape, but it looks like cherry tomatoes. And some red onions, because I like red onions in my salad. I got this running here because I like to clean my, you know, like my vegetables. That's just the way I am. So I'm going to start doing it now. So we have our salad here. Nothing fancy. I wish I had croutons right now. That's one thing I wish I had. So if you want to make this, croutons, yummy. That, beautiful. So I got some salad, some of my little red onions. I love a lot of red onions. And I cut the cherry tomatoes in half. Also, I want to show you one more thing. Very rare. But I mean, I like to eat my salad with salad dressing, you know, the ones that's over, you know, like over the counter, the store, supermarket, whatever. French one, ranch one, Thousand Island. I got a few that I like. But I don't really eat all my salads like that all the time. My favorite dressing is the one that I make myself. And it's this, you see? I put it in a bottle like this. And I put it in the refrigerator, or you can leave it in front of your table. That's okay. And it's just oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper. And I make my own, okay? And when I'm ready to serve myself a salad, shaky, shaky, and I go and put it all over my salad, okay? So I'm just giving you a tip. Buy a little bottle like this. This bottle, I bought it at Family Dollar for I think $1.50, but I'm seeing them in the Dollar Tree and I've seen them in Family Dollar, so you can buy them, and it comes two for $1.50. So just showing you, for that way you could make your own little salad one day. So now we're gonna fry the pork chops. Okay, so the pork chops is frying. Sorry I didn't get to show it to you when I put it in the oil. But I'm using, what kind of oil, just in case anybody asks me. Can I get the oil? Because they always ask me stuff, so. I'm using canola oil. That's what I'm using to fry my pork chops. And I got it on medium high. I will show you the color that you're looking for when it's time to remove it out. It's like a golden color. Not this color, maybe a little darker. Once these are done, then I'll start doing the french fries. Because the french fries, you know, it should always be last, because it gets cold and, you know, you want some nice hot french fries. So when this is almost done, I'll let you know. Okay, so the pork chops is done, and this is the color that you're looking for. Nice, beautiful color. Wait a minute, let me take it out gently. Don't want to burn myself. And this is the color that you're looking for. Look at that beautiful color. So I got the paper towel in the back, and I'm gonna take it out, and we're gonna do the french fries next. Bye. Okay, so the pork chops is done, as you can see. Please put it in paper towels because it could take out all the excess oil. And I got my pot here, and I'm about to do the french fries. Okie dokie. So I'm sorry you hear all the noise, but this is the time when all the kids come out of nowhere and stuff. So I got the oil here, and I got my paper towels here, and I got my fries here, and I'm gonna put them in the oil. I put a little bit of water to see if it's ready to fry. That's why you hear that. And I think I'm gonna make this into 2 batches. You don't want to overcrowd them. So yeah, this much I'm gonna add, and I have it on medium high. I will keep showing it to you from time to time, so you could know when it's time to take it out. So put this on medium high, okay? I'm gonna put it just a little higher. Medium high, and we'll be back to show you what's going on. Okay, I forgot to mention one thing. When you do make the fries, and as soon as you put them in there, it's good that you don't keep getting a spoon. You know, I'm gonna give you an example. This is what I'm using for my fries. And keep moving it around, and I mean, just let it do its thing. Let it cook. And when it cooks a little bit, then if you want to move it around, then fine. You know, for it could get golden everywhere. You don't want to do that because then, you know, it's raw. You're gonna break it into pieces. It's gonna be ugly pieces. It's no good. So let it just, you know, cook a little while. Let it do its thing, and then you can move it around. Okay, I'm sorry you're hearing it loud, but that's what it is. So I moved it around, and look at the color. It's almost, you know, it's already done. I'm just looking for a nice color. So for you to see it, nothing better than homemade French fries. The funny thing is that I got frozen French fries that I bought from the supermarket, but I was in a mood for homemade because it's just got a different taste. So it's almost done. I'm just gonna stay here until I can show you what you're looking for. So this is the color that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna take these out, plate it, and show you what's next. Okay, so here's the plate. The French fries that I just made, that I just showed you. I put the 2 pork chops together, even though I'm gonna have to make, you know, him a separate plate. I just wanted to do it for presentation. And our salad, which I already showed you, the little bottle. I'm gonna use the oil and vinegar, salt and pepper in the bottle that I just showed you earlier. And this is our meal for today. And these pork chops, really try it. Only 4 ingredients, and it tastes really, really good. The French fries, nice and soft. I didn't even add no salt to it yet. And I don't think I am going to, because it tastes just fine, just the way it is, because I add salt on the water and let it sit for 15 minutes. So that's why I tell you to do that. So this is it. And this is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you share, like, and subscribe. And take care. Have a good week. Bye.